Hey guys, I thought I'd do. Hang on, let me turn the light on because my face looks a bit crazy. I thought I'd do a check-in for you, a TTC check-in. My eyes and I've literally just done my skincare routine and I've just ran like my eye cream all over my eyes, so that's why my face looks a bit wet. And I did just get some in my eye, which just kills now. It's like watery, but anyway. So Sebastian's just gone to bed. Washing nappies are in the wash. I feel really bad. We had a really busy day, and I never got round to taking Patch for his second walk, so I feel a bit bad for him. And he's looking at me from the top of the stairs with just sheer anger. I'll make it up for him tomorrow morning. I'll take him for an extra longer walk. But yeah, today I'm 8 DPO, 8 days past ovulation, and I haven't really felt anything. Saying that though, yesterday, well, it was last night, so obviously tonight, last night, yesterday, and yesterday, kind of midday, I got incredibly nauseous, like really nauseous to the point that Chris had to help me out with Sebastian. I was just led on the sofa, felt awful, and I was feeling ridiculously sick, and then was sick just from the nausea. And I couldn't put my finger on why. And then I was putting some foundation away. I just received my Makeup Forever HD foundation stick, so I will be doing a review or loads of. I'll be using that all the time. That foundation is amazing. But yeah, I received it, so I went to put it in my foundation drawer, and in that drawer I keep my medication because I know then every time I open it every day to get my foundation, I can take it. But there was one day on Thursday that I didn't wear any makeup, so I didn't take my medication. And then the Friday, so yesterday, the day I felt ill, it had slipped underneath the foundation, so I didn't see it, and it must have just slipped my mind. And it occurred to me that I hadn't taken it, and that's probably why I was feeling nauseous. So I took it, and I within a couple of hours started to feel better. Today I feel absolutely fine. So I did think that that might be some kind of symptoms, but then I thought, well, 6 DPO or 7 DPO would be far too soon to have any symptoms. And but then online, some people, of course, I went to Google, and people on Google were saying, yes, I had symptoms 6 DPO, and then I got my big fat positive on like 7 DPO and all this kind of stuff, but not in my case anyway. But last night, probably about 8, 9 o'clock, I was going into the cupboard to get a bowl, to have a bowl of cereal before bed, and I felt like a twinge in my lower abdomen region, kind of not far from where your ovaries sort of areas is, like if you get ovulation pains, that kind of thing, which I do get sometimes. So, I mean, then I started to think, now I'm thinking, should I maybe have taken an APK? Was that my ovulation? Because sometimes people can ovulate twice in the month, which is, I don't know. I'm really confused. I don't know what that pain was. Part of me wants to think that it was like implantation, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just ordinary, just twinges, my body getting ready to have a period or whatever. I don't know. I'm not due on for a few days. I have a really long cycle. It's like nearly 35-day cycle. So I'm not due on till next week. I had planned to take a pregnancy test next Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, so I just sort of feel like, oh, what was that? But that has happened before, and nothing. I've never been pregnant, so just sort of wondering, if that was a sign. Today, I just don't really feel anything. I don't really feel particularly crampy or anything like that, which I'd like to think is a good sign because usually I get cramps on the build up to my period, but I don't know. I really just don't know at the moment. I don't, like I said, I don't feel positive about this month. I feel, not that I'm feeling negative about it, it's just that we only just made the decision to try just on time for my ovulation. And then when ovulation did come, of course, Chris had been feeling really poorly. Good news is, although we're hoping it's still early days, but he has taken his medication a couple of times this week and not felt as bad as he did the first time. So I'm hoping that it's getting better. But next month, if we don't fall pregnant this month, which I don't think we will, next month we are going to do the sperm meets egg plan. So if you want to know what that is, stay tuned. I'm going to do a video on it. It's very TTI too much information. TMI. Oh yeah, you idiot. I need to go to bed. So it's very TMI, the egg meets sperm meets egg plan, but it's what is necessary. Usually most people, if they have no underlying fertility problems, will fall pregnant when doing this plan. So if you don't know what it is, Google it, but I am going to be doing a video on it. So we are going to change it up, do a few things differently next time. In terms of his medication, interferon, we have been reading. Chris seems to think, and what he's read, that it can affect your male fertility. It can affect sperm count. However, I then read an article that said that it was tested on rats and they had an increased sperm count, and that they believed that this could pave way to a new way of solving problems of infertility in men. So it's really conflicting. Women who have taken it have fallen pregnant without any problems. There's not much out there about people who've fathered children, though again, I don't know. He's seeing the consultant on Monday, so we will know more then. We can ask more questions then. So I'm hoping, obviously he's only just taking it, I'm hoping it hasn't made a massive difference. So that could be a reason why we might struggle to conceive. But then again, we don't know much about this medication. If any of you know anyone who has taken interferon alpha, or who knows someone who's taken interferon alpha, which is mainly usually used in cancer drugs and viral infections, I think, as well. Let me know if you know anything about it. If you are a doctor, let me know anything about it. If you are anybody who knows anything, let us know, because yeah, we just don't know. So anyway, so that's that. So that's 8-DPO. Not much is going on. I have taken some OPKs. I took one yesterday, and it was a negative OPK. Obviously, all OPK is always negative, even if you see a line, it's negative. But it was quite not a strong line, but a strongish line for this time of the month. Took one today, though my pee was very weak, and I couldn't. There was a line, but it was again very faint. So some people have said that you can use OPKs to test for pregnancy. Because luteinizing hormone and HGC hormone are very similar, but I think it works if you take it around the same time that you would actually be pregnant. So, and you always have some LH hormone in your body anyway, so I don't know. Just trying to, I've got none left now, and I think it will help me stop peeing on a stick, because I think that's what I need, just to forget about it and wait until the day my period's due, and then test if my AF doesn't come. So I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to go make myself a nice cup of tea and go to bed. And that's it. See you guys soon. Bye.